So, you've probably felt like you're just scratching the surface of what ChatGPT can do, right? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to tear this thing down from the ground up, from the absolute basics all the way to the pro features that can literally change how you work. Okay, let's jump right in. First off, let's just talk about the sheer scale of this thing. 800 million. That's how many people are using ChatGPT every single week. To give you an idea of how crazy that is, it became the fastest growing app in history, hitting 100 million users in just 2 months. This isn't some niche tech toy anymore. It's a full-blown global phenomenon. So what is it really? Well, at its core, ChatGPT is what's called a large language model, or LLM for short. Just think of it as an AI that's been trained on a truly massive chunk of the internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it. And its whole job is to get insanely good at predicting the next word in a sentence. But what started out as a super smart text predictor has turned into so much more. It's now a powerhouse platform for productivity and creativity. To get you from zero to hero, here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with what ChatGPT is and what it can actually do. Then I'll walk you through your very first conversation. After that, we'll get into the fun stuff, unlocking key features, sharing some pro tips for way better results, breaking down the paid plans, and finally, we'll take a peek into the future with autonomous agents. Let's do this. All right, first up, what even is ChatGPT? You know, calling it a chatbot today is kind of like calling your smartphone a phone. I mean, sure, it does that, but it does so much more. It's really evolved from a simple Q&A bot into a full-on productivity engine that can help with almost any digital task you can imagine. And the range of what it can do is just wow. It can help a student outline an essay, help a developer debug some tricky code, or even help a founder brainstorm business ideas. You could literally ask it to come up with 10 names for a coffee shop that only serves cats, and it would. It's a summarizer, a translator, a coder, and a creative partner, all rolled into one. Okay, let's get practical. Theory's great, but the absolute best way to get ChatGPT is to just use it. So let's walk through how to have your first conversation. I promise you can be up and running in less than 5 minutes. Seriously, it's this easy. Step 1, head over to chat.openai.com and sign up. It's free, and it takes like a minute. Step 2, just type something into the box. Anything. What's a good recipe for chicken parmesan? Or explain black holes to me like I'm 5. And step 3, and this is a huge tip I wish I knew at the start, go into the settings and find custom instructions. Here, you can tell it a little about yourself and how you want it to respond. This one tiny step makes its answers so much better and more tailored to you. All right, now that you're all set up, let's dig into some of the most powerful features that a lot of beginners totally miss. ChatGPT is way more than just a text box now. It's what you'd call multimodal, which is just a fancy way of saying it can see, hear, and speak. This is where it gets really cool. First up, generating images. You can now create absolutely stunning, completely original images just by describing what you want to see. This thing went viral for a reason. You can just type, create a photo of an astronaut riding a horse on Mars, and poof, there it is. And get this, you can then edit that image by just talking to it. It's wild. Next is voice mode, which you'll find on the mobile app. This is a total game changer. It feels less like you're typing a search query and more like you're having a real conversation with a super smart colleague. It's perfect for brainstorming ideas while you're on a walk or talking through a problem in the car. The flow is incredibly natural. Now, this one is a massive productivity hack. You can upload files, think about those super long PDFs, dense reports, or even spreadsheets full of data. Then you can just ask it to summarize the whole thing, find key trends in the data, or pull out specific facts for you. It's like having a personal research assistant on call 24/7. And finally, we've got custom GPTs. The best way to think about these is like specialized versions of ChatGPT that anyone can build for a specific job, and you don't need to know any code. There's a whole GPT store now where you can find AIs built for legal research or fitness coaching or even creating slide presentations. It's amazing. Okay, listen up because this next part is absolutely crucial. If you want to get great answers out of ChatGPT, you have to give it great questions. The quality of your prompt, what you type in, directly controls the quality of the response. Learning how to talk to it is the real secret. This slide says it all. Look at the difference. The vague prompt, write about marketing, is going to give you a generic, boring essay that's probably useless. But the specific prompt, it gives ChatGPT a role to play, a format, a word count, a target audience, and a focused topic. The result is something you can copy and paste and use immediately. Context is everything. So here are a few quick tips you can use right now. Start your prompt with act as a to give it a persona. Give it an example of what you want. Set clear limits, like keep it under 100 words. Tell it who you're talking to, like explain this to a 5-year-old. Ask for a few different options to get more creative. And don't forget to tell it what not to do, like don't use any corporate jargon. Okay, so now you know how to get the most out of it. Let's tackle the big question. Is the free version good enough, or should you actually pay for it? Let's break down the different plans so you can figure out what makes sense for you. So the free plan is honestly fantastic for just getting your feet wet. You get access to a really capable model, though there are some daily limits. Then there's the Plus plan for about 20 bucks a month. This is for people who use it regularly. It gets you access to the most powerful models, all the cool features like image generation, and much higher usage limits. And finally, the Pro plan is really for developers and heavy-duty users who need unlimited access and want to play with the really cutting-edge stuff like Sora for video. For most people, either free or Plus is going to be the perfect choice. And to wrap things up, let's just look ahead for a second. Where is all of this going? Well, the next giant leap isn't just about AI giving you better answers. It's about AI taking action for you. We are moving from chatbots to what are called autonomous agents. So, what the heck is an agent? It's an AI that you can give complex, multi-step jobs to. So instead of just answering one question, it could go out, browse 5 different websites, pull information, fill out a form, analyze a file, and complete an entire workflow for you. It's a huge shift from a tool that just reacts to a partner that acts. What does that look like in real life? Well, you could just tell an agent, plan my meals for the next week, make a shopping list, and order all the groceries for delivery. And it would just do it, all of it. Or you could say, analyze my top 3 competitors' websites and summarize their marketing strategies. This is where AI stops feeling like a tool and starts feeling like a teammate. And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. This technology isn't sci-fi anymore. It's here. An assistant that can handle pretty much any digital task you can dream up. So the real question isn't if this is happening, but what's the first problem you're going to solve with it? Thanks so much for tuning in.